So after every workout, you want to do a nice long final stretch. So we're going to start out with the calves. We're going to have a diagonal line from head to heel, just pressing that heel flat to the ground or the floor, and just focus on breathing. Taking a deep breath, exhale, blowing out. We're going to start to bend the knee, but keep the heel in contact with the ground or the floor, because now we're going to get deeper into the soleus, deeper into the calf. Taking in a deep breath and blowing out. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that right leg a little bit further forward, and now we're going to tuck the tailbone under, stack the shoulder over the hip, and we're going to focus on stretching out the hip flexor. And we're going to add a little sweep up with that left arm. We're going to go side bend over to the right. You want to make sure the arm is not crossing the face. You want to open up that chest and hold it right here. Taking in a deep breath, exhale, blowing out and releasing. And then let's switch legs. So calf stretch. So heels flat. You take it as far back as you can, making sure that heel continues to stay on the ground. Taking in a nice deep soothing breath. Exhale, blowing out. Now throwing a little bend to the knee, keeping that heel pressing down into the ground. You're not going to have too much of a bend. Feeling that stretch, traveling a little deeper, a little bit lower. Now we're going to start to morph this into a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to tuck that tailbone under, stack the shoulders over the hips, shoulders and hips face forward. Take that right arm, sweep it up, try to keep the arm in line with the ear, peel back that shoulder, taking in a nice deep breath, and exhale, blowing out and releasing. We're going to lower down onto the mat or the floor. I want you to interlace your hands behind your back. Press the knuckles down towards the ground as you lift your chest and chin up. Holding here, feeling the stretch of the chest, the shoulders, the biceps, even the front of the hips, keeping those abs engaged, nice and tight. Exhale, release. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. You're going to slide your hips back as far as you can get them and then bring your hands forward. Try to have your forehead touch down on the mat. And just hold it here, focusing on nice deep breathing. Okay, releasing that stretch. We're going to bring those legs forward and we're going to go into a butterfly stretch. So I'm going to just face you. You're going to bring the soles of your feet together. You're going to let those knees drop. And if you want to get a deeper stretch, you can always use your forearms and your elbows to push your thighs down a little bit further. And maybe start to hinge forward and then just kind of melt into that stretch. Slowly coming up. Okay, let's bring your foot into the inside of the inner thigh. Taking your right arm, you're going to sweep it up. Once again, peeling that shoulder back. Feeling that stretch on the side, and you're even going to feel it on the side of your back. Take a deep breath. Exhale, draping that chest right over that thigh, relaxing that head and neck. And release, and we'll go right to the other side, sitting up nice and tall, always considering your posture. Taking that right arm up, sweeping it up, peeling that shoulder back, maybe gazing up into the crook of your elbow. Taking a deep breath. Exhale, blowing out, draping that chest right over that thigh. Taking another deep breath. Exhale, blowing out. We're going to do one more stretch for the hips. So you're going to lie on your back. You're going to cross your ankle just above your knee with the foot flexor. This is called a figure four stretch. So it looks like this. Okay. So you're either going to press your thigh away, depending on your flexibility, or you can actually grab your left thigh, pull it towards you, or even grabbing your left shin. Try to open up the chest and shoulders, taking in a nice deep breath. Exhale, blowing out. One more deep breath. Maybe pull the leg in a little bit closer. And exhale, taking a nice long exhalation out. And then release and then switch the leg. So crossing your right ankle just above your left knee, maybe pushing that thigh away, maybe grabbing that right thigh, pulling it towards you, or even grabbing that shin, pulling those shoulders back, keeping that chest open, taking a deep breath. Exhale, blow it out. One more, maybe pulling it in a little closer. Exhale, release. Slowly rolling up onto your side. Let's do one final cleansing breath, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, blowing out. And one more time. And exhale.